The Audi FIS Alpine Ski Racing World Cup Tour was all about North America this weekend. The women in Lake Louise, the men in Beaver Creek, Colorado. But the first race of the scheduled two in Beaver Creek was cancelled. High winds and heavy snowfall up to 35 centimetres meant a delay for the men. Perfect weather conditions for the women's opening speed events in Lake Louise, Canada. And it was the World Cup champion for 3 globes, Sophia Goggia, and the 2018 Olympic champion, of course, who was to win the first speed race of the women's tour, recording her 13th downhill victory and becoming the most successful Italian downhill racer of all time. Corinne Suter, the 2022 Olympic downhill champion and world champion of 2021, was right behind the Italian, missing top spot by just 0.04 of a second. And great to see Connie Hutter for the Austrian team, who's been plagued with injury over the past seasons, claim her first podium of the tour in third. Goggia the winner, Corinne Suter second, Cornelia Hutter in third position, with another 2 races to go. After a mammoth task by the volunteers and organising committee in Beaver Creek, Colorado, the men were finally ready for their second downhill of the season. Conditions far from ideal, but conditions that saw the king of the Vikings, Alexander Ormot Kilde, raise his game for his second downhill victory of the season. Kilde, the defending champion, did the double here in Lake Louise last year and kickstarts the first of what is now 2 races in brilliant style. It was so close to Marco Odermatt, the current World Cup Tour leader and defending champion, to recording his first win, missing out on a victory by just 0.06 of a second. And the surprise, the Canadian. This is James Jack Crawford claiming his second career podium in Super G to take third position for the Canadian team. Back to Lake Louise in Alberta, Canada for downhill number 2 on the Women's World Cup Tour. And there was no stopping the Italian queen of speed, Sophia Goggia, winning 24 hours earlier and again looking for a second victory of the weekend, her 4th straight win here in Lake Louise. Another electrifying performance gives Goggia top spot for the second day of asking. It was so good to see Nina Ortlieb back to her base after nearly 650 days away with injury. Ortlieb back to her podium ways. And Corinne Suter unable to stop Goggia on day 2 of downhill in Canada, taking third position on the podium again. Goggia, Ortlieb and Corinne Suter, the 1-2-3 on the second day of downhill in Lake Louise. And back to Beaver Creek, Colorado for the second supergiant slalom of the Men's World Cup Tour. By far the best weather conditions of the weekend, and Kilde was looking to repeat the double that he pulled off a year ago. Again, brimming with confidence after his downhill victory 24 hours earlier, Kilde used his trademark power and strength to record the fastest time of the day. Odermatt, who won the opening Super G of the season, thought he'd got enough in the tank to take the lead from the Norwegian. Today he misses out by just 0.2 of a second. And it was so good to see the French skier and the 2021 overall champion get into this season's chase with his first ever podium performance in Super G. Pantero third, Odermatt second, and Kilde the winner. Odermatt at the top of the overall standings. And to the last race of the weekend in Canada, and Lake Louise again delivering just perfect race conditions. The first Super G of the season on the Women's World Cup Tour goes to Corinne Suter, confirming her early podiums but taking her first win of the new season makes Suter one of the big favourites for the speed titles. Second podium of the weekend for Cornelia Hutter. Hutter, the Austrian racer, her second podium, also only a matter of time before Hutter gets a win this season. And good to see the Norwegian skier, Ragnhild Mowinckel, 2 times an Olympic silver medalist, who won the last Super G in Courchevel, find the podium again in the opener for the new season. Corinne Suter the winner, Hutter is second, Mowinckel in third position.